Hi, I'm Dr. Pichak. Today I want to talk about my nomination for Best Actress and Best Film of 2018. I know it's early, but I just saw a film that was sent to me by Sony Pictures, and it's called The Wife. It stars Glenn Close, a woman and an actress whom I have admired since The Big Chill, Fatal Attraction, and now this incredible persona called The Wife. The Wife is someone who is the wife of a famous novelist played by Jonathan Pryce, who's born in Brooklyn, a Jewish novelist in 1992, and he is going to be awarded the Nobel Prize for Literature. Now, this is an incredible moment in the film because what you have is a dynamic between a very restrained Glenn Close and a pompous Jewish Brooklynite played brilliantly by Jonathan Pryce, and he is so glad, he's glad-handing, and he's saying all these patronizing things about Glenn Close, that he couldn't have done anything without her. She was instrumental in every decision he made, except for one little secret. And I'm not going to tell you that secret because that's part of the beauty of this film. This film was made, and I want to congratulate all the producers from Sweden. It's a Swedish film. It was funded by the Swedes. It cost only about $8 million, so it tells Hollywood that we can make excellent films without big budgets. At the same time, it was directed by a Swedish director who has been in the theater for a long time by the name of Björn Runge, R-U-N-G-E, and he has framed every shot just brilliantly to show the dynamics and the repression of a woman like the wife, and how she tolerates the pomposity of the writer and how she restrains herself and becomes extremely elegant. Of course, the editor in this film turns out to be the wife of the director, and her name is Lena Brung, and they both do a brilliant job. I would nominate the film itself for the best film of 2018, but let me proceed with the accolades for Glenn Close. She's an amazing actress. You don't see her very often. I have not seen her very often. I know a little bit about her, and ironically, my life kind of transected through hers, but in a very unusual way. She grew up and went to school in Greenwich, Connecticut. I was an intern at Greenwich Hospital in '68, and ironically, she owned a cafe in Bozeman, Montana. And in that cafe, I built a company, NBI Health, with my partner, and we spent many weeks there, but I had never met Glenn Close. I think her sister ran that cafe, but it's that touch of irony that makes you feel like in some way you're connected with this actress. But I must admit, this is the first time I have seen Glenn Close so brilliantly restrained, so comfortable in her role, so intelligent, so effortless. In contrast, and I got to say, Jonathan Pryce, the British actor, did a brilliant job of playing a pompous Jewish writer, probably based on real life of somebody else. The original writer was a woman by the name of Meg Willitzer from Brooklyn, a Jewish woman who was, I assume, wrote this brilliant novel 14 years ago called The Wife. She herself has always maintained that to become a famous writer in America as a woman is very difficult, and I agree. I have always thought that the women in America are far better writers than the men are. Even though I've been on the bestsellers list, much of it I can attribute to my agents, to my publishers, to my editors, and to my writer, Jeff Rovin. But the truth of the matter is, Carol Burnett said exactly what I feel. I adore this actress named Glenn Close. With those words, I bid you good night and good luck.